Welcome to What the We are to enlighten discussion what ice milk is to ice cream. Let's get a preview of tonight's show from Timothy Walton, our legal department. Timothy, what do we have in store for tonight's show?
Jim, tonight's show is about women. What makes them tick? What makes them talk? Are they really the spawn of Satan? Can scientists find out in just 5 years? We'll find out tonight.
Thank you, Timothy. We'll join you at the end of the show. Anyways, they are the pride of a very grateful nation. But enough about those 10 men on the wall at the post office. Let's meet tonight's panel. In the far chair, she's cuter than a baby koala being devoured by a baby dingo pup. It's intimacy coach Raven Avery. In the middle chair, it's nurse and former suburban squirrel. It's Frankie J. She's so sharp, split ends call her mommy, along with certain men for $50 an hour. In between them, he's the host of KMVT's only live show, John Wants Answers. It's John Vink. If penetrating questions was food delivery, bus boys would take him in the rear. Finally, sitting next to me, it's attorney at law Mel Patterson. If cross-examination was a drum, he'd get banged at halftime by the band. And maybe after the game, the home team won. Issue number 1, he left his load on the road. A man in New Zealand was caught on video humping the pavement, and the video caused somewhat of a stir on YouTube. The 30-second clip shows a tarmac lover thrusting his penis into the ground. According to the Reddit, this strange sex session took place in full view of an office block in New Zealand where the clip was filmed from. For more, we turn to the man himself and his friends on why he did this. Mr. Road Lover, why did you do it? That really is the last time I'm going to conduct any remote interviews from the KMVT green room. Man, I'm going to spend a long time cleaning that mess up. Raven, Road Humper, you think this is for real or is it a prank?
Well, what I don't understand when I saw that was there was a van. He was right in front of a van doing this, correct? So my experience with vans are that there's a lot more room and there's a lot more privacy for self-pleasuring activities, right?
So I'll take your word for it.
My question is why wasn't he using the van?
Well, because I think he wanted, he was making love to the road. The road is not in the van.
But was he, so he was wanting to be seen?
Well, no, he wants to make love to the road.
To the road? Well, I hope there was protection involved.
Well, as an intimacy coach, can you wrap your mind around that?
I can't understand why you just wouldn't want to do it in the van. Because but if you want to do it on the road, as long as there's protection involved.
Because the road isn't in the van.
Well, you could put, pillows are nice, right?
Well, yes, but if he wants to, if he loves the road, you know, a pillow is not the road.
Well, how about a piece of sheet metal?
Again, you'll want what you want, right, Raven?
I don't know. You know, video games simulate a lot these days. So maybe he could get one of those simulation games so that he feels like he's on the road.
So you think this is? Do you think this is real or a joke?
I just think that he could have made some adjustments.
Right,
That's all.
So you really don't know, Mel.
My only question is, did the road give consent?
Well, how would the road give consent? Does it? Because do you look for the signs?
Well, look, you
do look for the signs, right?
Yes.
Does it say one way?
Or two way?
Does it say merge?
or get off?
Get off. Okay.
Speed hump ahead. Right?
Do not back up.
That's right.
Severe tardiness.
Yield.
This is an exit.
Yield. There you go.
This is an exit, not an entrance.
That's right.
So how do you know if the road consented or not?
You
Green
read
light?
the signs.
Green light. Okay, you read the signs. Okay. All right. Anyways, John, from another man's perspective here, why do you think he did it?
I can't relate to this guy, so don't get the wrong idea. Maybe there's a pothole.
Right.
Is my only guess of what's going on.
Okay.
Even so, that is not. I can imagine it's pleasurable.
So you think it was a pothole as opposed to a speed bump?
Yes.
Okay. Or just smooth road, because some maybe likes it smooth, like his peanut butter.
Maybe. You want some friction, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'd imagine friction would be something you'd be desiring. But
Speaking of friction, Frankie, what's your take on it?
This is a whole new concept to hit the road, Jack.
That's right.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's really weird, but you know, if you need friction and you're using peanut butter, use the chunky
Right. As opposed to the smooth.
as opposed to the smooth. And the other thing is, yeah, if there's no hole there to
Right.
put the penis into,
Right.
then you're just. But it looked like there was a little towel thing down.
Maybe he was making his own hole.
He's not that good.
He wants to break through or something like that.
Maybe he's
don't
not
know.
that big.
Yeah, maybe it's a girl.
Yeah, Raven did have
Yeah.
a good question. Do you think he used protection?
Well, I don't know. As far as I know, asphalt is pretty impenetrable on
Yeah.
cold days.
You can't tell when there's no
sure it was
burning rubber smell.
Are you sure it was a cold day? Because sometimes on a warm day, the asphalt can be kind of hot.
Exactly. It's very hot and pliable. That's why I said on a cold day. But I can't.
That's the way you like it, right, Bill?
hot and pliable, baby.
Pliable.
So you think this was just a regular street, a parking lot, or an interstate?
Looked like it was a paved parking lot. That was my impression, but you know,
All right.
I only saw part of it.
But Mel, as a free market libertarian guy that you are, what is your political take on this?
Well, political take. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Should this type of activity be prohibited under the law?
no,
No?
no,
You know, not indecent exposure?
no.
Not
Just
littering?
take into the van.
Well, only littering.
Take it
if
to the
he-
van, really.
If he left something, that's right. That's right.
Frankie's trying to figure it out. Littering only if he left something there.
Oh, interesting. Seriously? I wonder if
condom
that
wrapper?
same law is in New Zealand.
Yeah. See, that's why you had difficulty understanding why Bill Clinton got in trouble in the first place. What's
I
genetic
guess
material?
was this really?
What's genetic material again?
Well, I'm not sure. Just a piece of plastic from the company
okay.
shop.
3 seconds before I bail out of here. I'll throw it out to the group. Quick question. Do you think he's crazy or just weird?
Crazy.
Weird.
Crazy and weird.
Crazy and weird.
and
Crazy weird.
That's a good
All right. I'll leave it at that. Hey, issue number 2. Are parking spaces that are bigger a gender discrimination trigger? Chinese parking lots connecting the Zhejiang province to the Jiangxi province in China. I said take practice.
Good for
Nothing.
you.
Have sparked outrage after introducing female-only parking spaces that happen to be much larger than the other spaces. The spaces designated by pink paint lines and the international symbol for a woman, which I believe is a penis with a slash through it, are 50% wider than other spaces in the service centers because women are allegedly bad at parking. Women-only parking spots have popped up before in China and have stirred up debate in Austria, Switzerland, and Germany. According to a 2015 article in the Washington Post, many parking spots in Germany are equipped with bigger spaces for female drivers. Imagine that. While the Chinese Parking Authority declined our interview request, they did send us this.
It's a not so smart car.
Yeah, really. Turn the wheel, lady. Shit. Yay. No. No.
There we go. Just
There we go.
right
Up
over the
on the
curb.
curb.
Gosh, I feel like this is like
And that's why Brexit happened.
That's right.
They just steering wheels on the wrong side of the road in Britain versus the rest of Europe, right? All right, hey, John, extra wide spaces for women drivers. Gender discrimination are a great idea.
I would like wide spots for everybody. Like, I would want to use those spots myself because I enjoy the space. I like to stretch out.
So you like to use things that are designed for women? Is that what, like clothing?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, are the women upset because they're being called bad drivers, or are the men upset because they get squishy parking spots compared to women?
squishy.
Squishy.
I mean, are you the person that's parking the Tesla in the compact spot at the Asian supermarket?
That's all they have are compact spots.
Exactly. Does that mean that compact spots are men only?
They're everyone. I don't know what.
Well, is the compact spot the American version, officially non-discriminatory version of the Chinese female parking spot, like the converse of it?
I don't know what you're saying.
There you go. I should probably speak to him in Chinese, then he'll probably get it. Right. Hey, Frankie, I'll ask you, do you feel that this is a great idea accommodating your needs, or do you feel discriminated against by this
That
very
accommodates my needs, but I've seen a lot of men drivers, in shopping malls, etc., parking lots all over the place. They can't squeeze those great big SUVs into all those little tiny spaces that the parking contractors have decided they needed to.
Are you sure that's a man in an SUV? Is a man with an SUV, or is that just Mel taking 2 spots for his Ferrari because he doesn't want to get scratched?
Oh, Mel, all this time.
Yeah, and yes.
That's that red glow coming out, isn't it? Oh, lovely.
Well, he does feel like he does. It takes a lot of work to get that Ferrari.
That's right.
Well,
And so-
especially when you want to back it into the SUV to take it to the shopping center to park.
Right.
Yeah,
And getting scratches is very expensive.
So
Very
let the
expensive.
SUV get the scratches, but know that you actually took the Ferrari shopping.
So, Mel, would you take advantage of these parking spaces there in America?
If they were in America,
Right.
you couldn't do this in America legally.
But hence the hypothetical. If you could do this in America.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. You park in the women's space, right?
Yeah.
Just like you use the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
And then claim that you're some transgender
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
You know, this is America.
This is America.
This is freedom.
So
That's right.
so you're a Native American lesbian, is that right? At least for right now.
You'll never know.
There you go. Well, until you tell me, right? Raven, do you feel that? And we are back from our first break after the show. Mel, they told you to move your car. Anyways, issue number 3. Would you go buff if the loan was enough? Internet lenders in China are reportedly coercing female college students into providing nude pictures of themselves as collateral in a scheme that has prompted anger in the country. I know. State media reports that some college students have agreed to send photos of themselves naked holding their identification cards to potential lenders in exchange for higher loan amounts, 2 to 5 times the normal sum. Lenders tell students they will publish the photos online if the loans are not repaid on time. Or they can go to this guy.
That's $125. I told Jack that I was going to throw the money up in the air, and whatever he catches, he can keep. What do you think about that, Jack? How much do you think you're going to catch today?
125.
Okay, well, you could try. And I wish the best of luck to you. Ready? Okay. Count down, Jack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yes!
Well, I think that'd be less bad, but $125 really isn't probably anymore what
Was that the
you want.
Facebook guy?
I don't know who that was, but
Was it Zuckerberg?
it could be. Hey, Frankie, I'm going to start with you. Naked pictures for cash. You think this is for real or just a joke to prank us Americans?
Prank us Americans.
Yeah, like is this for real or is this like a fake story?
No, this is probably a real story, but I'm sure the girls aren't using themselves in the pictures. I mean,
Well-
you could hand anybody your ID card and say, you know,
And,
take a picture,
and
take
a naked
picture.
picture of yourself,
Yeah.
and they couldn't be able to tell. They
Yeah,
couldn't match the
how they-
ID card with the naked body.
Exactly, because it's so blurred.
No,
You know, their ability on on their social media is really bad. So.
Well, see, if you know, as Mel, who knows how to loan money to people, might insist on a more detailed picture, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, they
Absolutely.
don't
High
have the
def.
sophistication for that. So
Oh, high def.
Yeah,
they
but
have it
they-
in China.
They have it in
do
China.
they
have it
might
in China.
have it in China, but these guys probably don't use it.
I don't know.
Unless they are, you know, they have
you-
the high def for the picture of the naked person, but not for the ID card. Why go to that extra expense?
Because you want to see naked women.
That's right.
Guys go to-
You don't want to see the ID card, you want to see the naked women. So the ID card can be like,
well, it depends. Guys will pay a lot of money to see naked women, right, John?
Well, Jim. Yes.
always have, always
Hey,
will.
Mel, do you think male students have the same problem?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
But they won't be able
Because
to.
no such offer would be made to a male student.
Right.
Bankers are all guys.
All right. But yeah, then the question is, then is this discrimination against men because they can't get as much money as women?
No.
Because?
Well, first of all, this is China,
Right.
and there's no discrimination laws there. And if you're talking about is it practically a discrimination? No, because males by generally get a higher amount of loan anyway than women do, because
Yeah.
they're
That
perceived
article said that.
to have a greater earning capacity than women.
Yes, but in this case, women can get 2 to 5 times as much as
That's
them.
right.
Isn't that discrimination?
No.
Okay. No. Raven, which is worse? A loan shark that threatens to post naked pictures of you online, or the American loan shark that threatens to break your legs?
Well, I have a tendency to think that all student loans are predatory.
Right.
So I think that pretty much we're all screwed,
Okay.
right? So it really doesn't matter.
Would this be a better solution to America's student loan crisis?
I just think all of them are predatory, and obviously I have some deep-rooted issues with this. So,
Oh, okay, because you just showing naked pictures and your loans are forgiven, you wouldn't take that?
well, they could go ahead and just pull up the ones I already have out there.
See, there
I mean,
you go. You don't even have to take off your clothes again.
No, you know what? But here's the thing: if you already have your naked pictures out, then what can they blackmail you with?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
True.
Try it.
Oh no, then they won't loan you the
Go
money.
ahead.
Then they won't loan you the money, right, John?
Yeah.
All right. You'll just have to.
Need some new material.
You just have to
That's
do
right.
things like get a job or something like that, right? Yeah, John, I'll give you 10 seconds. What's your take on this?
They couldn't do this here. I think they have like anti-revenge porn, I think it's called.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you can't do that here in
Let
California.
alone loan
Wow.
sharking being illegal.
You know the
but yes.
laws.
I've looked into this. I've been trying to post naked pictures online for years.
Yes, but in that sense, they gave you money not to post it, right? So, anyways, issue number 4. Can they make the mighty T-Rex from a lowly chicken breast? Jack Horner, the paleontologist who served as the inspiration for Jurassic Park protagonist Dr. Alan Grant, is spearheading a genetic research that could engineer dinosaurs back into existence in the next 5 to 10 years. Instead of using ancient dinosaur DNA, scientists at Harvard and Yale have turned their eye to the modern-day chicken. The team has already made significant strides in mutating chickens back to the very creatures from which they descended. What could possibly go wrong? This.
They're scary.
Yeah, there is more footage to the video, but it is a bit too graphic and violent for even cable access.
Once they start
TV,
pecking.
So. Mel, you're our, because we have the scientific expert we have on this panel. So, dinosaurs into chickens. Great idea or terrible idea?
Terrible idea.
Why is that?
Because dinosaur meat is dense and thick and hard to chew.
How do you know that, Mel? I know you're old, but you're not that old. You're not that old. Come on. How do you know dinosaurs?
It doesn't taste just like chicken, I sure.
But this is genetic engineering, right? So maybe
Yeah.
they can make it taste like chicken.
I suppose they can make anything taste like chicken.
Exactly.
But, you know, I think it's a terrible idea.
And don't you want to have giant chicken wings?
No.
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 Or
No, not that big.
Or giant breasts? I thought you said you're a big fan of big breasts.
No comment.
No comment.
Without feathers, maybe.
Without feathers.
Without
Yeah.
feathers.
Well, then, Raven, you're out of luck.
Oh my God.
So, Let's see here. You're vegan, right?
Veganish.
Veganish. Do you eat GMOs?
Only if I don't know that they're there.
Okay. Would you
Yeah.
eat this GMO?
Well, I'm just upset that as an animal rights activist that I have to now add the chickensaurus
Right.
that I have to worry about, rescue,
Really?
go to the sanctuaries and visit, and come up with all this marketing material about how to save the chickensaurus.
So you would try to rescue a chickenosaurus?
Absolutely, yeah. I used to live in the Central Valley and I used to rescue the chickens that fell off
So
the
you've
truck.
seen the Jurassic Park movies. What happens to people that try to mess around with the genetically modified dinosaurs, right?
Well, I mean, I seem to be the winner. I've got the thing right here.
No, that's just regular chickens, not the chickensaurus.
Well, I will be wearing a chickensaurus feather too.
Chickensaurus has
No, I
feathers?
don't think the genetically modified chickensaurus is going to have feathers, but it may have teeth and claws.
We'll find out.
Hey, John, as a tech guy, do you think you could find a way for your employer, that small internet startup that no one's ever heard of, you think they can find a way to make money off of this?
They probably want to put ads
Right.
on the chicken sources.
Right.
So you can genetically modify it to have its own web browser.
Oh, wow.
Born with a password.
What would that browser be called?
It'd be called Chugo Chrome.
Not Mozilla? not Mozilla?
Yeah, a different startup company.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Anyways, what do you think a chickensaurus would taste like?
I heard everything tastes like chicken, right?
Right.
So this would be a great way to solve our food problems.
Right.
Instead of having tiny chickens, just big chickens.
Right. Would you eat big chickens?
Oh yeah.
Do they go good on barbecue?
I don't know if I can fit them on my barbecue. You have to slice it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
slice it up a little bit. Do you
Yeah.
think you can do it? You can handle that?
I heard they're tough for meat, right? It's not.
Well, according to Mel,
Yeah.
who is old enough to remember back in the days of eating dinosaurs.
I think if you make chicken nuggets.
okay.
That's the best way. Just grind it up, and
Oh, that's right. You
make
can
it
make
to a
anything chicken
sludge.
nuggets. Frankie, you're a nurse, so I assume you're the closest web and health expert that we have. Do you think dinosaur meat would be considered nutritious or possibly poisonous? That's right. Oh, she's clucking the fifth.
That's right.
She's genetically modified.
That's right.
Yeah. GMO.
Yeah. All right. I'll leave it at that. On to our second break. And we are back from our second break. Hey, for all those who have questions or comments or anything about the show, our contact information is below, email, and Twitter. So feel free to drop us a line, and eventually I'll take a look at it and answer it. Anyways, we are at the final segment of our show. This is our fact-checking segment, and this is where we learn where we went wrong during the course of the show. And for that, we rejoin Timothy Walton in our legal department. Hey, Timothy, how do we do it tonight?
Well, Jim, I have to say I'm exceedingly disappointed with this panel. None of these people talked about the issues I said you were going to talk about at the beginning of the show. Just, to point that out. And I don't know where you get some of these strange ideas. I mean, John, please know, the women are bad drivers, and the men do like them tight.
Indeed.
Well, they always say it's tight, but it's kind of loose. Right?
You're going with the wrong ladies.
That's right.
You're just going over you're just crossing the line.
You're not inflating the sheep enough.
I need a higher PSI on that.
Maybe I'm not full enough hot air.
Oh, that could be it.
I'm not a
Get a pump, baby. Get
I'm not
a
a
pump.
blowhard, as the case may be.
Or you are.
Right, inflate, and then deflate, and then inflate,
That's right. There you go.
inflate, deflate.
Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
It's all in the yoga breath.
Okay, so is this more? Would it help if more cars were stick versus automatic, Timothy?
What?
I don't think that affects parking at all, unless you're talking about parallel parking.
That's true, but they may give women. No, they give the men the longer slots for parallel parking, right?
What about self-pleasure parking?
Again, I'm wondering
Self-pleasure parallel
is
parking.
self-pleasure parking, does it pleasure you or the car?
Well, I mean, when you're getting into that
SPPP.
parking slot, it's in, out.
Yeah, but does that pleasure the car at all?
No, I'm talking about the activity inside the car.
I think I leave the car idling, so it's vibrating.
There you go.
No, that's a motorcycle. That's a motorcycle.
You know what? Self-pleasuring motorcycle.
motorcycles are already self-pleasuring for women, right, Timothy?
Oh, I wanted to point out to Raven, I've got a minivan for sale.
How many miles?
Inside or out?
Actually, he does, but it has windows on them, so you can see inside.
Are they tinted though?
Are they tinted, Timothy?
Correct. Tinted windows.
Okay, I am
okay.
expanding a cuddling wagon, so.
Yeah.
Oh, the cuddle wagon. That's right.
Oh,
All right, there you go.
Cuddle.
So yeah. Anyway, so Timothy, what else you got for us?
Well, Mel correctly pointed out that there's an issue of consent when it comes to the road, but forgot to ask how old the road is.
oh.
Good point, Timothy. Good
True.
point.
Does it matter?
Well,
Yeah, I think it's got to be 18
think-
years, right?
at least,
Yeah.
Hey, but Timothy, what if it was just resurfaced? Does that count in the years?
That's okay. It's like
Doesn't
You
count
know,
for.
plastic surgery.
Like Botox.
It doesn't count for women.
It's like getting Botox for your road.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You have a card?
No,
You have a card for that?
I got a card for that. Here.
Okay. Here, let me. Can I have?
Okay, Timothy, we've got about a minute left. So, what else you got?
Well, so John, you mentioned the revenge porn statute in California. You must know that it doesn't apply to this situation because these are creditors, not ex-boyfriends, and we live in a capitalist society.
thank you, Jesus.
That's right. You don't love people that loan you money, do you?
Well, are you in a relationship or are you hooking up?
That's right. Good question.
Just keep it casual.
Keep it casual.
I
There
keep
you go.
my
Cash and casual.
relationship very casual.
That's
And by the
exactly
hour, if I hear right. And by the hour, right.
To that end, Raven, I found your naked pictures online.
Very tasteful, right?
Got censored.
Timothy, your audio popped out. You found her naked pictures, but what?
None of them have her ID.
Oh, that's true. No, you have to look for the tattoo, right?
Well, of course they don't have my ID. I
Yeah,
mean, why would I put my ID out there?
That's true.
Why would they be under Raven's naked pictures?
Well, we'll loan you money if
Because
you
you
do.
have the website. That's right. It's all right. Hey, Timothy, thank you very much. We are out of time. Thank you very much to the panel. Thank you very much to the crew. Thank you very much for watching. Later. 120.